What's up, Ramblers? Okay, so I'm sorry that this video is once again late, but I think that's come to be expected. So, not that that's a good thing, but you had it coming. Also, I completely forget what I owe you as far as challenges / punishments go, so if you could just remind me in comments, that'd be really good, and then I'll get on those, as well as whatever I get challenged for being late this week. I should just do a whole, I should stockpile challenges, and just do a whole video of only me completing challenges. Anyways, this week's theme is Get Informed, because we are informed ramblers and we, like to inform other people about things, so we're going to inform each other about things this week. And Alex, I really loved your video about getting informed about philosophy. Philosophy is one of the things that I'm taking in school right now, and I've taken it for years and years, and I love philosophy, so it was really awesome to see you getting informed and informing us about philosophy. But I'm sitting outside on a very cold Canadian winter day to get you informed about Canada. First of all, this is what it looks like in Canada right now. So there are a lot of stereotypes about Canadians, such as the way we say things is funny, and that we live in igloos, and that we all ride caribou and have polar bear pets, and all these ridiculous things, most of them having to do with how cold it is. And while it is fairly cold right now, it's like, -3 degrees Celsius, which is actually fairly mild for winter, it's not cold all year round. But I know you Ramblers knew that already, so I'm going to get you informed. Everything you need to know about Canada in under 2 minutes. The first provinces of Canada united to become the country of Canada on July 1st, 1867, which means that my country is turning 144 years old this year. We have prime ministers, not presidents. Our first prime minister was Sir John A. Macdonald. He was also one of the founding fathers, quote-unquote, of Canada. And from Sir John A. all the way to our current prime minister, Stephen Harper, there have been 22 in total. We even had, for a short term in the mid-90s, a prime minister who was a woman. So take that, America. Canada is made up of 10 provinces and 3 territories. Territories are like provinces, but they're north, so they're colder. The capital of Canada is Ottawa, which used to be a town called Bytown back in the day and was not the natural choice for, the capital of Canada. But the Queen didn't want it to be in the French province of Quebec, which would have made the most sense because Quebec City is the oldest city in Canada, and she didn't want it to be in York, which is now Toronto, because Toronto was too far inland, so she settled for somewhere in the exact middle, on the border of the provinces of Ontario and Quebec these days, which is called Ottawa. As most people know, Canada is really, really big, and it actually takes longer to travel from the west coast of Canada to the east coast of Canada than it takes to travel from the east coast of Canada to Paris, France. Canada's flag is a red maple leaf on a white background with one red bar on either side of the maple leaf. Interestingly enough, this was actually chosen as part of a contest run by Prime Minister Lester B. Pearson in the 60s. Lester B. invited Canadians from all across the country to submit designs for a new flag so that we wouldn't have to have the one that we had back in the day, which still featured the Union Jack in the top corner. And as part of our sort of moving away from being a Commonwealth country of Britain, we decided we needed our own flag that had no Union Jack, and so a winner was chosen from among those, which is our flag today. Canada actually has 2 national sports. The first is hockey, which is the most commonly associated sport with Canadians, and the second is lacrosse, which, if you don't know, is a game played with a stick with a net on the top end of it, and is played with a ball that is thrown in the air and then thrown into a net, much similar to hockey. Lacrosse was originally played by native Canadians using a rock and a stick with a net on it, and it was actually the most violent game anybody has ever heard of. The Canadian national anthem is O Canada, and it doesn't go like this. Oh, and if you don't watch my main channel, Canadian girls are awesome. Anyways, that's not nearly all you need to know about Canada, but that's at least scratching the surface, and hopefully you learned a little bit about Canada that you didn't know before, and know something more about the place that I live. Anyways, guys, remind me of what my challenges are and what my new challenge is, and I will get those done, because that's what I do all the time.